Okay, let's go step 2. I was thinking that we should make this mushroom together. So I casted on the chart is on 13 stitches. I told you to make 10, so just add another 3 before you start. And then we can do it together. I don't knit in the round, even though I have round stitches. I have 2 of them. So the thing with double knitting is that you always think in pairs. This is one stitch. Even though it's 2 stitches, you count it as 1. So you have to learn to think about this like 1. That's the hardest thing. And the first stitch, the color, is the right side. So this is the light side. This is the white side. And so I try to do like this. I always take the thread that is on the right side. So in this case, the white one, we start with white. I always have it to my left. You don't have to have that like that, but it's just for me to remember which side I'm on. So it's more or less for yourself. Or if you don't want to do it, don't do it. So this is the right side, so we start with the right, just knit. And then the other stitch is always the opposite. So if you have knitted one white, you have to purl one gray. It's always the opposite. So take both threads in front of the stitch and purl this one. Oh, you see, I missed it. It's difficult to do this in the camera. Okay, and then take it in back. So now we have done one. Now we have done this one. Okay. And we do the same procedure again. One knit. And then bring the threads in front of this and purl the gray one. Once again, knit. And the other one is the opposite, always opposite. So now I have made 3 stitches. Don't count it as 6, because then you will lose your mind. Keep it as 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Knit. And the opposite, pearl gray. It could also be easy to make like you say, knit white, pearl gray. Knit white, pearl gray. And so it goes. Knit white, pearl gray. Knit white, pearl gray. Knit white, pearl gray. Knit white, pearl gray. Okay, now we have 2 last stitches to get a really nice edge. You do like this. You just lift the white one, not as if you were knitting it. You just lift it like this, okay? And then you put the gray thread, the last thread, the same color of the last stitch, over, and then you lift it. And then you will have this one here and this one here. It will come more times. And then you're just turning it around. And now we are on the dark side. We are on the gray side. The first stitch marks which side you're on. So I put this here, and then I start. As I said before, the thread that marks the first stitch, I use it on my left side, just to know which side I'm on. So we knit this, and now this thread is on the right side because we lifted it, and then you purl the white. Okay, knit gray, and the opposite, pearl white, knit gray, pearl white. Missed it. And it's like you really don't see what you're doing first after a couple of rows. That's the tricky part. I will knit this row out, and then we will do the edge together again, and then you can practice. It's not more difficult than this, but always do the opposite. Knit gray, pearl white, knit gray, pearl white. Think in pair. Get that in your mind. Think in pair, think in pair. Okay, now we have the last 2 again. And I will just take and lift this. And then we have a white left. Put the white thread over. Okay, and then just lift it. Then you will have this thread on the right side when you turn it around again. Have you seen? It's like magic. Practice, and we will come back to this. Oi.